In 1990, the female life expectancy in Zimbabwe peaked at 62 years. According to the World Health Organization, it is now 34 years, the lowest in the world. Zimbabweans in recent years have suffered tremendous economic hardships, with annual inflation rising beyond 1,000%. These burdens, coupled with the scourge of HIV/AIDS, are destroying family support systems, making child-headed households a common reality. Almost 1 in every 3 Zimbabwean children is an orphan. Women make up 52% of the population, but have a mere 12% representation in political decision-making positions. Could it be that this female majority that has been ignored and deprived an opportunity to contribute to development holds the keys to the lasting solutions we are looking for?
I was born in a family of violence. My father was violent from the day I was born. My mother tells me that the day she brought me from the hospital, he beat her up and said that I didn't look like him. And it went on and on until when I was 16. That's when she decided to leave because he picked up an axe that day and he hit her with it. 3 years into my marriage with Blessing, I couldn't allow him to hold my neck or to put a necklace on my neck because I'd been choked so many times by my dad. I sing about my mother's problems. I sing about her ordeal. I sing about violence. I sing about bad relationships. And I hope that through my songs, I can help some women to raise up from her situation and help some men to understand that when you hurt your women, when you suppress them, when you oppress them, you damage a lot. You create a lot of confusion because once you break that self-esteem from a woman, she won't build up the children the right way because she's low in her self-esteem.
Women are a part of the players of development, and when they are not at the table where problems and solutions are discussed, then it also means in terms of resources that are allocated for addressing the issues that people have, women's issues will not be adequately resourced for. For example, here in Zimbabwe, we had a situation where sanitary ware was in short supply and resources were not allocated to ensure that these were either imported or production would be scaled up locally. Instead, you'd find that areas like mining benefited and women had to argue their case out.
As men, we often take for granted the kind of support that we get from women, the kind of support both at a personal and institutional level. And perhaps if we continue along the same road that we're going, perhaps it will be really the last road on the road to self-destruction, but begin to actually question ourselves whether we are not actually neglecting a greater part of what could constitute a recovery from the kind of present crisis that we have.
But fortunately for my mom, she's a strong woman. She rose up above the situation, and she's really my hero because she told me that I needed to stand up. I needed to voice out how I feel about things. I needed to stand up and be counted.
If women were well represented in decision-making positions, would they allow their children to starve, deny them an education, or watch them die?
So